Are you tired of living paycheck to paycheck, constantly worrying about overspending and struggling to make ends meet? Do you feel like you're stuck in a vicious cycle of financial stress and uncertainty? Well, get ready to break free from the shackles of overspending and embark on a journey towards financial freedom. Today, we're going to introduce you to a game-changing strategy that will revolutionize the way you manage your money, the cash envelope system. Welcome back to Money Skills School, where we're on a mission to empower you with the tools and knowledge you need to take control of your finances. In today's video, we're diving deep into the world of the cash envelope system, a simple yet incredibly effective budgeting method that has helped countless people, just like you, say goodbye to overspending and hello to financial stability. Picture this. It's the end of the month, and you're left scratching your head, wondering where all your hard-earned money went. Sound familiar? We've all been there. But what if we told you that there's a way to break this cycle and take charge of your spending habits? Enter the cash envelope system. The power of cash. How the envelope system works. At its core, the cash envelope system is a straightforward approach to budgeting that involves allocating your money into different categories, or envelopes, based on your spending needs. Instead of relying on credit cards or digital transactions, you'll be using cold, hard cash for your purchases. Now, you might be thinking, cash? In today's digital age? Hear us out. Using cash has a profound psychological impact on the way we spend money. When you physically hand over those bills, you become more conscious of your spending decisions. It's like having a tangible connection between your money and your choices. Here's how it works. At the beginning of each month, you'll sit down and create a budget based on your income and expenses. You'll identify your essential spending categories, such as groceries, transportation, and utilities, and allocate a specific amount of cash to each envelope. Once you've filled your envelopes, you'll only spend the money that's inside them for each respective category. The beauty of the cash envelope system lies in its simplicity and effectiveness. By setting strict limits on your spending and using cash as your primary payment method, you'll naturally curb overspending and develop a heightened awareness of where your money is going. It's like having a personal finance coach in your pocket, guiding you towards better financial decisions. Getting started. Creating your cash envelope system. Now that you understand the power of the cash envelope system, let's dive into the nitty-gritty of getting started. The first step is to create a budget that reflects your unique financial situation and goals. Take a close look at your income and expenses, considering both fixed costs, like rent or mortgage payments, and variable expenses, like groceries or entertainment. Once you have a clear picture of your finances, it's time to allocate your funds into different spending categories. Begin by prioritizing your essential expenses, such as housing, food, and transportation. These are the non-negotiables that keep a roof over your head and food on the table. Next, consider your discretionary spending, things like dining out, shopping, or hobbies. While it's important to enjoy life and treat yourself occasionally, it's crucial to set realistic limits on these categories to avoid overspending. Pro tip: to determine the right amount for each category, track your spending for a month or two. This will give you valuable insights into your spending patterns and help you create a budget that aligns with your lifestyle. Now, here's where the fun begins. Grab some envelopes and label each one with a specific spending category. You can use different colors or designs to make them easily identifiable. Then, fill each envelope with the designated amount of cash based on your budget. Congratulations! You've just created your very own cash envelope system. If you're finding this video helpful so far, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Money Skills School, and turn on notifications so you never miss a future video packed with valuable financial tips and tricks. Now, let's keep going and explore how you can master this powerful budgeting tool. Mastering the art of discipline. Using the cash envelope system effectively. Alright, you've got your envelopes filled and you're ready to tackle your spending head-on. But how can you ensure that you'll stick to your budget and avoid the temptation of overspending? Here are some practical tips to help you use the cash envelope system like a pro. First and foremost, make a habit of carrying only the envelopes you need for the day or week. Leave the rest at home, tucked away in a safe place. This way, You'll avoid the temptation to dip into other envelopes when you're out and about. Next, make tracking your spending a regular part of your routine. Take a few minutes each day to jot down your purchases and compare them to your budget. This simple act of mindfulness will help you stay accountable and identify any areas where you might be veering off course. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room: unexpected expenses. Life has a way of throwing curveballs at us, and there may be times when you need to adjust your budget to accommodate these surprises. The key is to approach these situations with intention and thoughtfulness. Don't just blindly transfer money from one envelope to another. Take a step back and assess whether the expense is truly necessary and if there are any alternative solutions. Another common challenge people face when using the cash envelope system is the temptation to borrow from other envelopes when one runs out. To avoid this pitfall, consider implementing a rollover system. This means that if you have leftover cash in an envelope at the end of the month, you can carry it over to the next month's budget. This helps you build a buffer and reduces the likelihood of overspending in one category at the expense of another. From beginner to budget boss, embracing the cash envelope lifestyle. As you continue on your journey with the cash envelope system, you'll start to notice a shift in your mindset around money. Instead of feeling controlled by your finances, you'll begin to feel empowered and in charge. You'll develop a keen awareness of your spending habits and make more intentional choices about where you allocate your hard-earned dollars. But the benefits of the cash envelope system extend far beyond just saving money. By taking control of your finances, you'll experience a newfound sense of peace and security. You'll be able to sleep soundly at night, knowing that you're working towards your financial goals and building a solid foundation for your future. As you become more comfortable with the cash envelope system, don't be afraid to make it your own. Customize your categories to reflect your unique lifestyle and priorities. Use creativity to make budgeting fun and engaging. Perhaps you can decorate your envelopes or create a reward system for yourself when you reach certain milestones. Remember, the cash envelope system is a powerful tool, but it's not a magic wand. It requires commitment, discipline, and a willingness to change your habits. But trust us when we say that the effort is worth it. By embracing this budgeting method, you'll be well on your way to financial freedom and a life free from the burden of overspending. Your financial future starts now. We've covered a lot of ground today, from the basics of the cash envelope system to practical tips for making it work for you. But the most important takeaway is this: your financial future is in your hands. You have the power to break free from the cycle of overspending and take control of your money. So, what are you waiting for? Grab some envelopes, create your budget, and start your journey towards financial freedom today. Embrace the cash envelope lifestyle and watch as your relationship with money transforms before your very eyes. Thank you for joining us today on Money Skills School. We're here to support you every step of the way on your financial journey. Until next time, happy budgeting!